Welcome to my sacred space, Extrasensory Empress with you guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the counterparts in the collective. So as we know, the new moon is coming up. It's going to be in the Gemini, so is the solar eclipse. So get ready for interesting energy here. Lots of self-reflection, and a lot of us are going to be digging a lot deeper, trying to understand ourselves and trying to figure out where we belong in the world. What can we contribute? Okay, so a lot of us have epiphanies during this time about higher purpose and higher calling. So, and most of us also are realizing that there's going to be a freedom to manifest whatever we want, simply because we need to make sure our mindset and our intentions are set and are in harmony. Okay, so so another thing is, a lot of us also are recalibrating and definitely looking into a higher calling of their souls. Okay, good time to avoid judgment, blaming, finger pointing, any kind of conflict. So, and a lot of that is going on in the collective, so please be considerate and be mindful to that. And let's just see how we are making through the solar eclipse. Okay, so let's just focus on the positive things. Of course, as always, I always recommend that. I hope you guys enjoy the spread. Let me know what else I can do for you here on this channel. Okay, take care. All right, let's see what's going on in the collective with the counterparts. Where are we? All right, so the connection is definitely, we have unfinished business here, okay? So it's not complete. It's not where you finish. This is more like a ... The world. 21st Arcana always represents that it's going to be the whole new beginning after this, because in a dynamic that where counterparts are, it's not going anywhere from that position. So something has to start over. There's got to be a new beginning. There's got to be other ways, okay? Let's see what else is going on in the feminine's overall energy. Okay, feminine is definitely more in control of her situation, of herself. She's got it going, okay? So she's definitely has a little more control of herself. She has mastered her confidence. She has creative energy around her. She's doing things. She's doing her right now, okay? So she is not too concerned. She feels in power right now. She feels like she's got everything going for her. Let's see where masculine is. Okay, masculine is hangman. Okay, as usual. We're hanging still. Hanging, not sure what we're doing. We're thinking. We're reviewing themselves, and we're doing something, just, we got some bright ideas, I guess. So we're going through some kind of self-reflection, I would say. Somewhat self-reflection, maybe like a new perception of things that we're looking at. Okay. Yeah, so masculine has definitely changed his position right now, and we're gonna find out exactly what exactly he changed his position with. I don't know what it means. Strategy, a new way of living. He had an epiphany. We'll find out. Let's look a little deeper into this. Okay. Let's see what the problem in the connection, what's the obstacle in the connection is. All right, so we got 9 of Swords in reverse. Definitely, it's been an extremely, extremely painful journey. No doubt about that. There's a lot of depression. You know, the connection has a lot of healing to do still. So we're not jumping into any conclusions here. As you can see, the female is here very, very terrified of what happened. She sits in the dark. She's thinking about of all the things that happened to her, all the swords, all the pain that she has to accumulate. And then there's a bird, you know, the things that she learned, you know, and the light that she found within herself to pull herself out of this situation, right? So it's been very painful, especially for the female. And Arcanum is usually showing this female here, sitting, being in a nightmare energy, okay? Let's find out what else is going on in here. Let's see. Let's see what the feminine is. Okay, so the mind of the feminine. Okay, King of Wands. So King of Wands energy. So the feminine is definitely intolerant of the bullshit. So she's thinking, I'm not going to tolerate the treatment that I received. This is the lesson that I learned. This is not how it's going to be from now on. I'm going to be actively just saying no to all the things that I don't like about the relationships. It's a very, very severe intolerance of saying no. It's a big, big no. Because she's in so much power, so she's a magician and she's in control of her own emotions, and she says, hell no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to allow myself to be treated poorly by anyone. Okay, let's see what the masculine is. What's his thoughts? Oh, he's Queen of Wands. Okay. Oh, that's cute. I guess they changed the roles. Yeah, Queen of Wands is very vengeful. He's very offensive. Yeah. Definitely he was not very faithful. He's not faithful. He's not faithful to his path. He's definitely seeking revenge right now. See, he's trying to get to the feminine somehow by trying to demonstrate his indifference and sort of like an attitude. Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna be moving on. I'm not thinking about you at all. But we're gonna find out what really is going on. Okay, so but this is what's on the surface, and that's the thoughts. Okay, let's look at the feelings. Okay, so feminine is like in the hermit mode at the moment, so she's doing a lot of self-reflection, as we should, because we're reading a new moon energy, so as we should, we need to be looking inside of ourselves. So she's definitely looking for more wisdom. She's accumulating more wisdom. She's really focused on making sure that she is getting what she needs, okay? She's definitely seeing a lot of value in her path. She's trying to find a new way of living, okay? All right, and let's see what the masculine is doing. Oh, okay, the masculine is like, he's got the self-conflict. Okay, so he's definitely feeling like conflicted because he wants to show one thing, but he's feeling something totally different. And mostly this card represents, you know, two faces, right? The two ways, two paths. He's conflicted which way to go. He's not sure how he can get that revenge, how he can get that feminine. So how he's trying to get some kind of reaction out of the feminine. But feminine is being very wise about her choices. So she understands what's going on. She is definitely being astrally manipulated, I would say. Like if anybody's having dreams about their masculines, like, yeah, that's him trying to manipulate you from that world. And you need to be wise about this and be aware of this, okay? So again, Two of Swords, a very conflicted energy. We got indecision. So he's trying to like justify his actions and trying to find some harmony in his actions in his life right now after such terrible treatment of the feminine. So let's see what else is happening here. So what is hidden in the connection? Yeah, Tempers. Okay, the connection is being definitely on hold. So Divine is definitely Divine is definitely stepping in and putting the influence of that. So we got the Temperance. nothing is really happening in a connection at the moment, and it's for the best. So it's going to be balanced out by the divine. So we're just going to just leave it as it is and let the divine take charge of this, because divine knows how to balance everything out. Clearly, you know, this is a journey of the counterparts, and divine is highly and heavily involved into this. Okay, so let's find out what are the actions of the feminine are going to be. What's feminine going to do? King of Cups. So King of Cups, feminine's going to control her emotions, okay? Whether she has emotions or not, whatever the feelings that she's got, she could be having any mixed feelings and emotions. She's going to be very, very authentic with herself and be honest with herself and in control of her feelings, okay? Usually King represents control. She's going to hang on to her little fishies in her cup. She's not going to just give it away for nothing. So she's going to look what she can reciprocate. All right, so let's see. What's the feminine, what's the masculine's actions are going to be? Let's see. Yeah, the actions, masculine wants to be happy. He wants to be happy. This is a very good card. So intentions of a masculine are very good for himself. Okay, he wants to be well off. He wants to have consistent home, peace. He wants to be content with himself. You know, he wants everything he wants, right? But what is he hiding exactly? What is he hiding? Let's find out. At whose expense? What is he hiding? Yeah, he wants that at her expense, at his feminine's expense, okay? He wants somebody that's going to make it happen for him. So he himself does not want to put an effort into this, because he wants the Queen of Cups to come and give it to him, okay? And what is the feminine hiding here? Why is she trying to hang on to her emotions? Why is she controlling her emotions? Because Page of Wands. So Page of Wands, we got the player's energy. Very, very inappropriate energy of somebody who is gossiping or misbehaving. So she's trying to avoid that, being hurt by the situation where people are misbehaving or gossiping or basically talking smack. So she's not putting herself through this crap anymore, okay? So she's controlling, but he wants everything at her expense. It doesn't really work that way. All right, let me clarify a few things, okay? So first of all, we want to know why he ran. Why he ran, and why is he still hanging? Yeah, he's trying to be invisible at the moment, so he wants to disappear. He ran from responsibility. He ran from, taking accountability for his actions, for whatever the gossip he put the feminine through, trying to embarrass her, trying to humiliate her, trying to ruin her life, basically. Yeah, because why? He was intimidated, okay? So clearly, masculine is very intimidated. Okay, so let's see. And what's going on with the feminine here? Let's find out what the feminine was. Okay, mother of a homestead. So feminine understands she made a few mistakes by allowing this masculine to see her true face. She showed a little bit of care and compassion to the masculine took advantage of her. But you know what? She never lost a sense of who she is. So she is standing her ground, even though she understands that she made a few mistakes, but she also understands that she has to be in control of her emotions. Just because she made a few mistakes, it doesn't change who she is at her core. Reflection, opportunities, consequences. So she understands what the consequences are, and she learned a big lesson because of this King of Cups. Now she's learning, and she's a magician, and the King of Cups is somebody really who is control of her emotions. So she was the boss the entire time, and she's not going to allow this little gossip to get to her anymore. Okay, so this is what feminine is, and he's intimidated by that. Okay, we got the mother of homestead. Okay, this is very stable energy here, and he was not. He was very intimidated by that stable energy. So just so you understand, guys. Let's see what else the tea is. Alrighty, so let's see. All right, so let's see what the energies are in between them again. So let's clarify the connection. Why is so complicated? Why is there unfinished business, Spirit, please? Okay. Okay, so unfinished business. Something went down was the financial, like Venmo activities. Okay, Venmo is an interesting card. Feminine might have found out some stuff about masculine. I guess the list of his big, of his partners that he has or keeps in touch with. So could it be something with Venmo or something with finances? And feminine got to see everything, some of the truth partially. So Venmo activities. Also, the accusation of cheating, and masculine might have been afraid to be accused of doing something wrong. So feminine must have come across of something that masculine was hiding. And we got the Venmo activities, so there's accusation. So, and what else happened after that? Oh yeah, so big baby, and big baby started crying, okay? He reacted to start crying and whining about it. Okay, he did not like that. He doesn't like to feel that he is not perfect, okay? Nobody wants to see themselves at their worst, of course. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, incoming call. So he definitely is tempted to contact the feminine at the moment, okay? So let's see. Yeah, so he's very much afraid. He's definitely is not being faithful. He just somebody who just screws around, leaves and doesn't explain anything. He doesn't really have much foundation here, what I'm hearing. Does not have anything steady, does not make a lot of money, has a lot of addictions, has a lot of, meaningless meaningless encounters and stuff like that. But at the same time, while he's doing all of that, he cannot stop thinking about feminine because he's literally obsessed with feminine. So no matter what he's doing, all right? So he's hoping to run into her at some point. So he didn't go too far. If he ran away, he didn't go too far. You can expect to run into him at some point outside in public. All right, so let's see. Okay. So let's see. I want to know what else. What else is hidden behind all of this, all that story. Okay, let's see. All right, we got my new feature deck that I got. It's For Your Highest Good, Volume 3, Ruthless Reality Check. So this deck really opens up some of the real psychological issues of people might be having. This could probably explain some of the behaviors that masculine is having, and we can check into the feminine's behavior as well, because I'm sure there's a lot of stress that feminine has to go through, and it caused a lot of anxiety or something else, something in that nature, some kind of disbalance. Okay, let's see what's going on with the masculine here. Okay, so masculine really needs to focus on the internal world, okay, other than the external, because masculine has a big mess inside of himself. He doesn't know what he wants. He's very conflicted with that Two of Swords, okay? We're not seeing any progress unless he starts looking inside of himself and start making the changes internally first, okay? Because he's so gullible. He wants to know. Yeah, he wants sleep paralysis. Like he's not really sleeping really well either. So he's freaking out, literally. He's stressed out about feminine and what she's thinking and what he's done. So at some point he might be feeling a little guilty, but he's trying to cover that up. He's trying to suppress that feeling of guilt. He doesn't want to look at himself, and he's definitely causing a lot of problems for him, okay? Okay, so he's definitely praying and asking for help from above, which is possibly God. And he needs to find the God for himself, because, feminine has surrendered her masculine to the God. So we're not chasing that anymore, right? Okay, let's see. What's the feminine's problems here? Feminine can be moody sometimes. She's irritated with sometimes the masculine can pop in her head. And she's irritated with every thought that pops in the head about him and what his behavior was like. Okay, so let's see what else is going. Yeah, so it's definitely draining her spiritually and mentally, so it's not good. It's not a good state of mind for feminine, so she's trying to avoid it as much as possible by understanding and self-reflecting with her ability to fulfill herself with other things. That's why she's in a magician energy. She's trying to keep herself occupied with more important things than wondering about why is that she's feeling this way. She's just trying to fix the problem. Waste management. Yes, she's trying to throw everything away. She's trying to remove garbage out of her life. She's definitely trying to manage her mood. She's definitely filling herself up with other things that are more important. Okay. What else we got in here? Okay. Yeah, so feminine is embracing her solitude right now. It will get better. So divine is saying to feminine, it will get better. Embrace your solitude. So she's really taking that time to heal, okay? This is what is very important to know for each of you. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the masculine. What is masculine trying to tell feminine at the moment? I want our union, okay? So he definitely wants the union. Because as we know, the soul always tries to merge with itself, no matter what the differences are on mind, your financial or social status with your masculine, if you discover him. The soul is trying to merge with itself. Even though we know that it's impossible, that's what the soul wants. So is it possible to make that adjustment? Is that person willing to evolve? That's a big question. We have a free will that's at play as well. So that's why it's important to be prepared for anything that comes your way. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams. As I said, the masculine is definitely trying to attack the feminine with erotic dreams in the astral. Okay? If that happens to you, just know it. Okay, this divine love thing is new to me and I'm scared. So he's freaking out, as we know. He's trying to push that aside. He's trying to run from it. He's trying to occupy himself with a karmic situation or other karmics that are possibly throwing themselves at him. But you know what? It's not going to be the same because this is not a divine love. So let's see what else is happening here. I can't move. Yep, he's stagnant. That's why he's hanging. That's why he's hanging. He can't move, clearly. All right, we are not having this. You can't move. All right, what's feminine going to say to the masculine? And feminine goes like, I want to be the only one for you, no sharing. So she wasn't comfortable with being shared or sharing her masculine with anybody else, especially if it's her enemy. That's like big no-no. She would be devastated about this. Okay, so what else is she saying to him? She's saying, I'm still mad at you, okay? So yeah, she still has healing to do, okay? What else? We're gonna pull cards just like we did for the masculine, okay? All right, she says, I'm still mad at you. I won't show you any of my feelings, sorry. So she's like, it doesn't matter how I feel, you're not seeing any of this. I'm not gonna care, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't care what you're doing. I'm just not going to even like remotely hint. So she's holding a strong position here. As we know, the feminine is a little bit more evolved than the masculine. Masculine's got lots of karmic stuff, as usual. All right, so. Okay, you have no idea how many people are sick and tired of hearing about you. Because yes, feminine was so disturbed with how masculine treated her. She told that story to everybody. And all the people are like, oh my God, is that this person again? I feel like I need one more card. Okay, so let's see. And on the other hand, she's also taken at the moment. So she's definitely with someone else. But it does not interfere with that connection, though. Divine connection is divine connection. It's a soul connection that's not going away. Whatever the circumstances are, this is what we're looking into subconscious. And that's how we master ourselves, by not suppressing, but mastering the feelings and desire, and not letting in the temptations to take over, because we're here to master ourselves on this journey, okay? Let me pull one more card. Okay, for the kind of like, let's see what kind of advice we can get from this whole thing, okay? I'm gonna take the Power of Love by James Van Praagh. It's a nice oracle deck, so let's see what we can do in this situation, whoever's watching this right now. Okay, unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So if you just focus on the loving intimacy that you had with this masculine, that's all that you really need. Just leave it there and understand that that was your mission. And whatever pain you're accumulating and processing, it's also the pain that you're processing within collective too. So remember that we are still part of one, all of us, okay? And mastering ourselves and connecting with our own energies and balancing our feminine and masculine energies is super important. This is what we need to do first. The unity within itself needs to be accomplished first, and then the rest of the stuff comes in the harmony depending on your soul contract. Hopefully that spread was very helpful to you guys. I really appreciate you watching and liking it. So please let me know if you want anything special. Okay? Take care.